Hi, everybody, and happy Saturday. I can't believe that it's it's almost, well, it's pretty late. It's almost noon, and I just got dressed. That's because I spent the morning baking. I have this great recipe from Alain Ducasse, and it's for gougères. And I always have a supply on hand because they just go so well with everything. They're little puffs with cheese and they're really delicious. I'm going to put the link to the recipe down below. But that's not why I am having this little video today. The reason that I'm actually making this video is because something recently happened that made me realize that mean girls grow up to be mean women, even in their 50s, even in their 60s, even in their 70s. So, what I'm asking is if there are any women out there who are looking at this with young daughters, please raise your daughters to be inclusive of everyone. And if there are women who are watching this that are of the mature age, please remember where you were when you were younger. And please, please do not make fun of people, do not treat others badly, and most of all, do not body shame. I think our society is so hell bent on trying to be perfect that anybody who isn't, or anybody who may gain a little weight, is constantly body shamed. I will be rejoining Weight Watchers on Monday because I recently have gone through a weight gain. I'm not trying to lose weight so I look pretty or perfect, but I'm knocking on the door to 63. Next month I'll be 63, and I really need to get back into eating better and having a healthier diet. Um, and the only way that I'm going to do this is to be held accountable. The only way that I can be held accountable that works for me is Weight Watchers. I don't know how this new freestyle plan is going to work, but I can always go back to the smart points because I have all of my information. But what I need is the support. I need to go to a group meeting. I need to speak about it. And this is where body shaming and mean girls come in. I was reading one of my all time favorite blogs last week, and it still remains one of my favorite blogs. So I'm not dissing anybody for what they write, but there was something that was so out of character. The blogger posted a photograph of a woman who was on the heavy set side and did not know this person and posted her face. I was so upset by that because I know if somebody posted a photograph of me in any disparaging way and I happened to come across it, I would be very hurt. I'm not going to say mortified because I I wouldn't be mortified. I would just be very hurt about it because that would be the way people see me. Um, People gain weight for a lot of reasons. A lot of people gain weight because of illness. Yes, weight gain does come with illness. Weight gain comes from medication. Weight gain and bloat come from medication. So, to those who have that mean girl attitude and tell people who have gained weight or got a little heavy that they need to stop eating and stop being lazy? No, that's not the reason in many cases. In many cases, it comes from illness. And how dare you, how dare you disrespect another person or judge another person? And this is where exclusivity comes in. When I first had my firstborn, I breastfed. And after 3 months, I had to return to work. Um, Luckily, I stayed home after the birth of my second, but when I had my first, I went back to work. And I needed support because I wanted to keep breastfeeding him as I worked. And this was back when I was in Manhattan. I went to a La Leche League meeting. Oh my God. I was ostracized first for going back to work and then for not demanding that my boss set up a crib for my child. WTF. This is back 35 years ago. I'm sorry, but breastfeeding was my choice. And my choice was not the choice that everybody else has. Um, it's such a personal thing. And I was totally floored by the militancy and the exclusivity and the condescending tone of the Leche League that my attitude was, F it, man. I'm just going to do what I want. And I went on my merry way and it ended up that my body actually adjusted to going back to work. And by the time I would pick him up from the babysitter, I got full and it was time to feed him. So I think that's something that needs to be addressed. If you're a young mom and you're breastfeeding, be careful who you speak to and be careful where you seek support. Now, I know all the Leche League meetings are not like the one that I went to, but still, that one meeting left such a bad taste in my mouth that I don't recommend La Leche to anybody. I recommend going with your gut instead. That's one thing. Another movement seems to be the exclusivity of older women when it comes to gray hair. There is a movement, or there are many movements, where they're very militant about letting your hair be natural and going gray. And that's fine. You want to let your hair go gray, go ahead. But not everybody has great hair that can go gray. My natural hair sucks, so I wear wigs. And by the way, this is Justine from It's a Wig. Do you like it? This is a great wig for under $40. But it's like, I don't get it. Why are women so friggin' mean to other women? And why is there such an exclusiveness and clickiness? It's like there's another movement for women of a certain age group that was actually started by a guy. And believe me, I think the movement is great. I think he's a great photographer. He takes some great photographs, but it just seems that it's all geared toward women who dress flamboyantly. And not all women dress flamboyantly. Not all women want to dress like they're in a costume. I mean, come on, for God's sakes, don't shut people off. It's just not right. But I really, really, really have issues. And I can't understand why women as a group who know what it's like to be treated like dirt from men in business, who understand what it is to be violated by men, I can't understand why these same women, who many belong to the Me Too movement, are mean to other women. We can't afford to be mean to each other. We need to band together no matter what our differences are. We may have different political views. We may have different views on how we dress. Somebody may be body slammed for being too thin, and that's not right either. Although, that's never been my problem. Some of us have been body slammed for being too heavy. Some of us have been body slammed for being too old and having an older body or turkey neck. Um, I know what it's like to be excluded from groups when I was a kid. I was probably the most clumsiest person that ever walked the face of the earth. I was the last one picked for all the sports groups, and I was usually the one where they would be like, "Oh man, you suck. Didn't you see that ball coming? What the hell is the matter with you?" And yes, it's because I'm cross-eyed and I see two balls coming to me instead of one. So everybody has their sort of issues. Nobody's perfect. And if you are perfect, you should be very happy that you are, but you shouldn't go around pontificating your perfection to others. You should be more aware of others. And I just like this, I know this is just like me ranting, but I think it's really important that as women, we support each other and we don't like exclude others. I mean, because of this particular blog post that I commented on, I've lost Instagram followers. And, some of the people who followed me, I was kind of shocked that they unfollowed me because I called this woman out for body shaming. But you know what? It is what it is, and there's really not much that can be done. So that's it. I just wanted to let you know how I feel about that. Um, I think that women in general are great. I think that there's a certain sisterhood that we need to keep, especially as we get older, because the cosmetics companies want nothing to do with us, even though we spend more money on cosmetics than they think. The fashion industry really doesn't want anything to do with us either. And people seem to stereotype us as old grannies in a rocking chair. And that's not the case. We are not old grannies in the rocking chair. We are women who have been around. We have gathered wisdom. We have gathered knowledge, and we are strong. We're a lot stronger than you think. So please, the next time you decide to body shame, or I think I used the word body slam, I didn't mean to do that. It's body shame. So the next time you think about body shaming, or the next time you think about shaming anybody, stop. Take a step back and think about if somebody was saying that to you. I don't think you'd like it. So that's it. I am waiting for my husband to come home. It's Saturday and he is out and about on errands and trying our best to kind of not make such a mark on the carbon imprint. We do our best to use one car on the weekends. I know it's crazy, but every little bit helps because during the weekdays from Monday to Friday, we both have jobs, so we're using two cars. And we just felt that for our ecological being, we decided that it's better for the environment if we just use one car on the weekend. So when he comes home, I will be running a couple of errands, or maybe we'll just do them together. So that's it. Stay nice. Give me comments. If you think that what I'm saying is wrong, let me know. If you like what I'm saying, let me know. Just give me comments. And if you would like, um, subscribe because it would be nice if I had some subscribers. I think older women need to support each other. So if you are an older woman, please subscribe and I will see you later. Bye.